A very good morning to all of you. In this class, I am going to start with another important topic of chapter chemical coordination and integration, and topic is mechanism of hormone action. Hormone action. Mechanism of hormone action. In this topic, we are going to discuss about how the hormone act on particular cells. So there are two kind of cells, two kind of actually hormones, and for these hormones, two kind of receptors are also present inside or outside the cell. Mainly the protein or peptide hormones secreted by the pituitary gland, or amino acid hormones secreted by the thyroid hormone, which is secreted by thyroid gland, or steroid hormone, which is secreted by the gonads. So there are four kind of actually hormone. So we are going to discuss about the two mechanisms. So we are going to take two examples just only. So first is peptide hormone, and non or steroid hormone. Peptide hormone and steroid hormone, two kind of hormones present these two kind of hormonal action, two kind of receptors present in human. These for the peptide hormone, because peptide hormone, those hormones which are formed by the proteinaceous hormone like pituitary hormone, such as growth hormone, prolactin hormone, FSH hormone, LH hormone, and oxytocin hormone. Other than pituitary are insulin hormone, glucagon hormone. These are the peptide hormone formed by the protein, peptide chain of protein. Steroids are testosterone, estrogen, progesterone. These are hormones which act on cells. These are known as steroid hormone, formed by cholesterol or fat, or also said to be fat, or these are proteinaceous hormone formed by the protein chain or peptide chain. So the protein molecules itself do not cross lipid bilayer. They need channels. So that's why receptor for such type of hormone present on the cell membrane. So such type of receptors are known as extracellular receptors, cell membrane receptor or membrane bound receptor. Membrane bound receptors. Now, for the steroid hormone, because they are cholesterol or lipid bilayer is also formed by fat or cholesterol, so that means they can cross the lipid bilayer. For these hormone, receptors present inside the nucleus, so or cytoplasm. So that's why this is for such type of hormone or steroid hormone, receptors are known as intracellular receptor. Intracellular receptors present for such hormone or for this type of hormone, membrane bound receptors are present. Now, how they act on a cell, we can also discuss it for with the help of diagram also, one by one. First we discuss about the FSH hormone, or how they bind with the receptor, or where for FSH receptor are present. For the peptide hormone, as we know, these are the lipid bilayer, or here is lipid bilayer. One of the membrane example of membrane bound receptor is transmembrane receptor or 7-pass membrane receptor or G protein coupled receptor. So, for example, so this is the receptor for protein molecule. Here is GDP. Whenever the protein molecule bind with the receptor, or for example here is FSH molecule, this one is FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, or as we know, discussed earlier in the last endocrine gland, which is gonad, or FSH secreted by pituitary gland, act on the gonad. So the cell, this cell represent the gonad, cell of gonad, either spermatogonia or oogonia. So when FSH bind with the cell, they trigger, they get GDP get activated or bind with the adenylate cyclase. Here is adenylate cyclase. Adenylate cyclase. When adenylate cyclase activated, so they generate cyclic AMP, CAMP, cyclic AMP. Cyclic AMP activate kinase A, inactive, here is inactive, or cyclic AMP activates the kinase A. Inactive kinase act on inactive to convert into active kinase. So this A get activated. Or here is nucleus. Now enter into nucleus and activate transcription factor, or that synthesize a protein that proliferation of germinal epithelial cell. Germinal epithelial cell that activates germinal epithelial cells. So this is the mechanism of hormonal action by the peptide FSH hormone, or that FSH hormone act on the oocyte or spermatogonia or oogonia, because FSH is a follicle stimulating hormone, which is proteinaceous hormone. Protein that cannot transfer itself with the lipid bilayer, because this is lipid bilayer resists the entry of protein. So that's why the receptor for the FSH or proteinaceous hormone present on the membrane, or their membrane bound receptors are present for the proteinaceous hormone. Or when the protein hormone get bind with the receptor, they activate the activate the adenylate cyclase or that generates second messenger CAMP. There are another kind of second messenger according to the hormone. Second messenger. So second messenger, and another kind of inositol triphosphate IP3 or calmodulin, which is also known by CAM or calcium ion. Calcium ion also function as which is activated by calmodulin cell receptor, or calcium ion is a second messenger for the another type of hormone. So these are the for mechanism. This is the mechanism of hormonal action of FSH or like peptide hormone, and another one is the steroid hormone. How the steroid hormone act on a particular cell, or what is hormonal action in such a steroid hormone, because they can transfer transfer or pass the double membrane or lipid bilayer. So the receptor for the steroid hormone present either in the cytoplasm or in the nucleoplasm. So there are two kind of receptors, both are included into the intracellular receptors. Intracellular receptor. Because steroid hormone can cross the lipid bilayer of cell membrane or nucleus. Here is nucleus, lipid bilayer. So for the steroid hormone, because they transfer in the receptor, they transfer the lipid bilayer, or the steroid hormone receptors are present inside the cytoplasm. In such type of hormone, there is no need for the second messenger, because they directly act as a second messenger, or they can transfer, or they can cross the lipid bilayer or the membrane of nucleus too. So that's why. Now here is DNA or receptor for such hormone also present inside the here is cytoplasm and nucleoplasm. Cytoplasm and nucleoplasm. So they this receptor bind with the steroid hormone bind with such kind of receptor, or they act as a signaling molecule. They activate the transcription factor binding with the such type of receptor. So this one is a steroid hormone like estrogen. Okay. For example, this one is estrogen or aldosterone, such a kind of hormone. So bind with the receptor present in the cytoplasm or 2 in the nucleoplasm, or activate the transcription factor that initiate the protein synthesis, or enzyme get formed, or this enzyme responsible for the synthesis of the protein. That protein function itself as a functional unit, or maybe function as product. So if the cell if the cell is follicular cell, because the estrogen formed by the follicular cell, or they act on the different type of cells. So the follicular cell release estrogen, or this estrogen act on our cells of body. Estrogen act on our cells of body. So this is the overall function of hormonal action, mechanism of hormonal action, how the proteinaceous hormone and the steroid hormone work on the cells, or what type of receptor present for this type of hormones. If the hormone is chemically peptide or formed by protein, so there for the such kind of hormone receptor present on the membrane or membrane bound receptors are present, and the formation of particular and function guide by the second messenger. When the second messenger activate a cascade of reaction, or through the cascade of reaction transcription factor get formed or that synthesize the protein from a DNA molecule. Now next is steroid hormone. Whenever the steroid hormone, because they are formed by fat, so they can easily cross the lipid bilayer, also cross the nuclear membrane too. So for such kind of hormone receptors are present inside the cytoplasm or nucleoplasm both. When they bind with the cytoplasm or nucleoplasm itself, they function as transcription factor, or sometimes they also bind with the transcription factor or get transcription factor get activated or undergoes in the synthesis of protein. So enzyme of protein gets synthesized by a particular targeted cell. This is the hormonal action of mechanism of hormonal action of two type of hormones, peptide hormone and second one is steroid hormone. For these two type of receptors are present. One is membrane bound and the second one is intracellular receptor. So here is overall about mechanism of hormonal action. Now let us discuss about the different hormone which are secreted by other than the endocrine gland, like heart, kidney and gastrointestinal tract, GIT. Other than endocrine gland, some of the hormones are also secreted, like heart, kidney and GIT. Heart, kidney and gastrointestinal tract, GIT. First we discuss about heart. So from heart wall, the A and F gets secreted, A and F from heart wall. Heart wall. So atrial wall of atria secrete ANF and atrial natriuretic factor ANF. Factor are responsible for decreasing the blood pressure. It decreases blood pressure, increases blood pressure. Blood pressure. So whenever the blood pressure get increased by through the feedback mechanism, because whenever the blood pressure increase, the overall pressure also increase on the heart wall. For decreasing the pressure on heart wall, the atrial wall release ANF or have ANF act on the blood circulatory system or blood vessels, dilate the blood vessel, or through which decrease the blood pressure of the human. So how the blood pressure decrease? By dilation of blood vessel. Okay. Next is kidney. From kidney, juxtaglomerular nephron या juxtaglomerular nephron secrete, juxtaglomerular nephron secrete erythropoietin hormone. Erythropoietin hormone. Erythropoietin hormone increase formation of blood. Increase formation of blood. Now, another is GIT, gastrointestinal tract. Gastrointestinal tract. That secrete four kind of hormone. Gastrin. First is gastrin. Second one is secretin. Third one is gastrin, secretin and cholecystokinin. GIP, gastric inhibitory peptide. GIP. Gastrin is act on gastric gland. Gastric gland for the secretion of hydrochloric acid and pepsinogen. Secretin act on the pancreas. Act on pancreas, exocrine part of pancreas for the secretion of enzymes. Enzymes such as trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen, etc. Cholecystokinin act on pancreas and gallbladder both. For juice, for the bile, for the secretion of bile juice. Gastric inhibitory peptide act on inhibit the secretion of gastric gland. Inhibit the secretion of gastric gland. Inhibits the secretion of gastric gland. So here is overall about the heart, kidney and GIT, where heart wall, arterial wall secrete ANF, atrial natriuretic factor, and the function of ANF is dilation of blood vessel or through which the blood pressure decrease. Whenever the increase in blood pressure, the increased blood pressure give the feedback for decrease in the blood pressure to the heart, or due to this by increasing the blood pressure, overall the pressure also increase on the heart wall, or due to increase in blood pressure the ANF secrete that dilate the blood vessel or through which the blood pressure become decreased. Kidney, in the juxtaglomerular nephrons secrete the erythropoietin hormone, which is responsible for the erythropoiesis, and erythropoiesis is known as formation of blood cells or RBCs, erythrocytes. GIT, gastrointestinal tract secrete four type of hormones: gastrin, secretin, cholecystokinin, gastric inhibitory peptide. GIP. Gastrin act on gastric gland for the secretion of HCl and pepsinogen. Secretin act on pancreas for the secretion of enzyme. Exocrine gland act on the exocrine part of the pancreas for the secretion of trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen. Cholecystokinin function on pancreas and gallbladder both for the secretion of bile juices and the hormone. 2. Gastric inhibitory peptide inhibit the secretion of gastric gland. Some of the growth factor also secreted by other than these glands. Growth factors also secrete endocrine part of gland. So growth factor also secreted by non-endocrine part of gland. So here is overall about the endocrine system, where in today's class we have discussed about the mechanism of hormone action and the hormone secreted by heart, kidney and GIT, gastrointestinal tract. In mechanism of hormone action, where the two type of receptors are present, those are these receptors are membrane bound receptor, and second one is intracellular receptor. Membrane bound receptor are those do not cross membrane lipid bilayer, like proteinaceous hormone, or these proteinaceous hormone, mostly the pituitary gland hormone, that bind with the these hormone bind with the cell membrane receptor, or activate the second messenger, give the signal to the second messenger. Through the second messenger, or these second messenger are IP3 inositol phosphate and cyclic AMP, cyclic adenosine monophosphate and calcium ion 2 through the calmodulin cell signaling method. Now these bind with the that trigger the second or activate the second messenger. Through the second messenger, cascade of reaction get initiated inside the cell, or through which the transcription factor get activated to transcribe mRNA, or through the translation the protein gets synthesized, or that protein is functional protein that is responsible for the particular or specific function. Now in the second type of cell membrane, in the second type of receptor or protein or hormone, the steroid hormone, for the steroid hormone they can steroid hormone can transfer or cross the lipid bilayer. That's why for such type of hormone the receptors are present either in the cytoplasm or in the nucleus, or bind with there is no need for the second messenger. That's why they already direct act as a transcription time, they direct act as a transcription factor, or initiate the protein synthesis or guide the cell for the protein formation. So here is overall about the mechanism of hormonal action. Now the heart, kidney and GIT also secrete some hormone. These are ANF. From heart, ANF secreted, from kidney erythropoietin, and GIT, four kind of hormone: gastrin, secretin and cholecystokinin, GIP, gastric inhibitory peptide. Gastrin act on gastric gland for the secretion of HCl and pepsinogen, and secretin act on pancreas, exocrine part of pancreas, for the secretion of enzyme. Or cholecystokinin act on pancreas and gallbladder both for the secretion of bile juices. Or gastric inhibitory peptides inhibit the secretion of gastric gland, and growth factor also secreted by some of the non-endocrine tissue. So here is overall about the topic. I hope you like this video, student, and thank you for listening and watching me.